everyone, and welcome back to Black Cats TV. I'm Conrad, of course. Mike will be joining us shortly to have a little run through of the game, probably give you his predictions as well on the Boxing Day match tomorrow, the one down at Ewood Park, where we take as many Sunderland fans as we can possibly squeeze into that ground and hopefully come away with another 3 points for Christmas. If I do cough through this, I've got the Christmas flu that's been going around, so bear with me. I'm trying me best here. So let's have a look at the game anyway. So Blackburn, obviously they sit 5th in the table, we sit 4th. I believe they're 6 points behind us at this point there, so I hate to use the phrase must win on this day of giving for Christmas anyway, but no, must win for us. I think just to make sure that we set down a marker that we are looking upwards into the top 2 rather than sort of keeping an eye over our shoulder on who else could get into the playoffs. I know Middlesbrough and West Brom are, I think, 2 points behind Blackburn, so a good result for them. And I think that, you know, if we won as well, that'd be 8 points potentially between us and 5th, but that's a good way to sort of separate ourselves out. Looking into the other fixtures as well, I think Leeds play away at Stoke City on the night on Boxing Day, and I do believe that Burnley play at Sheffield United tomorrow as well. So it'll be that's a big game for us there. I mean, ideally, do we want a draw really, or do we want Burnley to do a job over Sheffield United really? I know we've got Sheffield United on the 1st of October, 1st of January, I should say. But I think I'd quite like to see Sheffield United stumble, just so they don't carry on this sort of run that they're on, where they seem to just be sort of clicking at the moment. Just hopefully disrupt them a little bit, and then we can do a job on them on New Year's Day. But back to Blackburn. So Blackburn, 5 wins in the last 6. They did just lose to Millwall on the 21st there, but before that they beat Luton at home 2-0. They've lost one. They won 1-0 away at Sheffield Wednesday. They won 1-0 away at Hull. They beat Leeds 1-0, and I think they beat Borough 1-0 at Borough as well. Whereas we've had a bit of a good run recently, but it's sort of just caught that tail end of all the draws, where I think we drew with Millwall, we lost to Sheffield United, we beat Stoke coming from behind, we drew with Bristol coming from behind, almost won. Dan Ballard's header just nearly got there. We obviously beat Swansea away as well, 2-0 down, and we got 3-2, and then we've just beaten Norwich coming from behind as well. If you're asking me for a prediction for this game, I would probably think we're going to win 2-1, probably go behind again, and then have to come back there as well. Hopefully we don't have to rely on Job every time for a last minute or last few minutes to dig us out of it, but he's certainly chipping in like Frank Lampard used to at the minute, arriving in the box late and poachers finishes and all that. So danger men for Blackburn. If we have a bit of a look at their sort of side here, I think Gahey in their midfield and Todd Cantwell as well have got a good number of assists between them. I think we've got 8 between them since they've been playing this season. Obviously Cantwell came in a bit later in the season. I think he's played a few games less. Goal scorer wise, I think they're a bit like us, where goals have been shared out amongst the team rather than you've got one person. It's like Signs for Norwich, dirty cheat, that is running away with, top scorers award for their team. I think it's O'Shea and Vyman. We've got 4 each for them. And then looking on here, it's Travis and Dolan and Rankin Costello who are next with 2. And then they've got a fair few players all listed down on 1, including former player Danny Barth plays for Blackburn at the moment. So there's our former player in that side there. But on the other side of it, we've still got Isidore with 5 goals leading the way. Bellingham, same amount of games, but he's got 4 goals. Mundell's got 4. He'll be a big addition back to us when he's fit in a few weeks there and firing. He's got 4 goals in a lot less games than the other 2 as well. Rigg has got 3 goals. O'Nine's got 2. Roberts 2. Sirkin 2. Mayenda 2. Ballard 2. Watson 2. Listed down here as Alan Brown's only got 1, whereas I don't know if his Leeds goal was taken away from him for that little deflection, but I thought he had 2 for Leeds and for Portsmouth that he got for us there. And then you've got people like Neil on 1 and Connolly on 1, including Jack Clark, who's still listed for us on here with 1. Whereas for us, in terms of our playmakers and things, then people that make things happen, of course, we've got Patrick Roberts. I think he's got 4 assists so far. Dan Neil has got 3. Bellingham's on 3. Mayenda's on 3 as well, considering that he's been out the side for quite some time, after he started the season, as our main striker. dropped out for Isidore, but has certainly in recent times found himself playing again. He's got 3 assists there. Hume, Sirkin, and Mundell all have 2 between them, and then we sort of split them out between the rest of the side. I'd like to think we're going to go there and win. Like I said before, we need to set a marker down to make sure that we're not looking over our shoulder at the Blackburns, the Middlesbroughs, the West Broms. We need to make sure that we're chasing this lot up top, or even getting ahead of them and sort of leading the way, because they're not far ahead of us, and we've got them all to play against still. So I think we really need to make sure that we go there and give a good account of ourselves, and certainly try to win the game. I don't think we don't really want to draw, in my opinion. I don't want to lose, of course, but if you were asking me now, would I take a point away at Blackburn? I don't want to say yes just because of what I was saying, but no, I think we have to go there and try and win. We can sack off and rest players in the FA Cup game against Stoke and try and beat them with a sort of rested side, get players back, because ultimately this season our aim is automatic promotion, really, after the start we had. I know we've had a bit of a stumble with the draws, but we really need to make sure we push for that top 2, and hopefully get some back in January, get some good players in. I say good players, we've got good players, but get some other good players in as well, and make sure that we really have a good go of it. So I'm going to pass you over to Mike. But before I go, Merry Christmas to all. Thank you for tuning in. If you're tuning in on Christmas Day, well done. You got 5 minutes to yourself to get away and listen to a bit of chat about Sunderland. Hopefully you and your family are well and got everything they wanted. But the real gift will be 3 points tomorrow from Santa. So I'll see you all when we next do a show. But if I don't see you before then, have a good Christmas and have a good New Year. Take care now. Bye.
Thanks for that, Conrad. Yeah. Before we go on to the Blackburn game, we have to talk about the last fixture. Sunderland 2, Norwich 1. Did a live commentary here on this channel. I will be missing the live commentary for the next game because I'm going to be away in Scotland at the time, unfortunately. But as we go into 2025, come to Black Cats TV for all your live commentaries through the rest of the Sunderland games. Anyway, Sunderland 2, Norwich 1. Didn't start out great, did it? If you were with me on the live stream, it just felt like it wasn't going to go our way at all. Just nothing converting, nothing coming through in that first half. Going a goal down again felt like referees and everything and luck and fate was all against us. But yet again, here comes Dan Ballard to save the day at 47 minutes with another cracking goal from him. And then they went down to 10 men with Cordoba going off. Rightly so. It was a second yellow card. I don't think there's anything you could argue about it. It wasn't even a harsh yellow or anything like that. It was fully justified. It was a stupid mistake on his part for his own team. And then Bellingham with an absolute worldie of a goal, turning and smashing it into the side. It was just, absolutely brilliant. And again, coming back from a goal down. Seem to be the comeback kings at the moment. Now, it's not something I'd like to do because it's a depressing start to every stream when it feels like you're going to lose it. But I suppose it gives you that little bit of hope anyway. So, great result. I think had a really strong team out. Can't fault anything that Labrie did. I have nothing to nitpick with the whole game like I usually do. The ref was a bit yellow card happy. I think there's 8 yellow cards all the way through. So good game. So Blackburn on Boxing Day or tomorrow as it is. We should smash them. Right, as far as I'm concerned on paper, should be a complete Sunderland win. No problems at all. Should be a walk in the park. My prediction is 3-1. 3-1 to Sunderland is my prediction. Going to have some great travelling away fans and pack out that away end at Ewood Park. So make sure you're really behind the lads on Boxing Day with all your Santa hats on. Gotta love it. I'll still be watching the game from where I am, but, I won't be able to do the live commentary. But it's still a massive game either way, isn't it? Because they are right behind us. So it's 4th and 5th place playing each other, and it's an opportunity for us to massively widen the gap. They can't leapfrog us in this game. I think it was about a 6-point deficit, so they can't leapfrog us. So it's not that we've nothing to play for. We want to keep up with them top 2-3 teams, okay? Because we want to be in automatics. We don't want to be doing playoffs again. It's a nightmare. So we desperately want the win. We want the 3 points, and that will widen that gap and give us a nice, I think 9 points clear will be if we get the win there. But it is a test. It's Blackburn's been on good form up until their last game. So hopefully our confidence has jumped up and theirs has been shot down a bit, and we'll steal the win from Blackburn. 3-1 to the lads. Come on. And back to the live commentaries from the Stoke game, which is on the 29th of December. We should be back with live commentaries from them, which is a Sunday. And then, of course, following that, it'll be New Year's Day, which is the Wednesday at 8 p.m. against Sheffield United. Another massive game at the Stadium of Light, and we'll be doing a live commentary for that as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that wonderful thing that the algorithm likes. And have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Goodbye.